it really is a pleasure to come and chat to you about the new Babyliss boutique products. I've used Babyliss pretty much my whole career and love the products, mainly because they do what they say. You're right there. Mainly because they do what they say, and they have such an amazing heritage that actually when something comes through, pretty much I know what it does, and I know that I'm going to be able to share what these tools do. So it really is great to come and talk about them. The lovely Henry is here with me as well. And
Hi.
I've worked with Henry now since he started showing in 2006. Is that right?
2006, yes.
Yeah. And we've done a lot of collaborative work with all sorts of stuff, not just shows, videos and imagery. And we're really happy to be partnering with House of Holland and Babyliss, so it really is great to share with you some of the looks that we've been doing over the last couple of seasons and what we're seeing coming up in the next seasons coming through spring, summer, into autumn, winter.
Thank you. So, as Adam said, I am Henry Holland. I am creative director of House of Holland. And yeah, we've been showing catwalk shows now since 2006, and so I started the label from my bedroom with some slogan t-shirts, and Adam and I actually worked together on my first ever show, because he's doing my hair before that. Yeah, House of Holland has been going now for 6 years. It's very much about the sort of archetypal London girl. And, you know, she's irreverent, she's fun, she's quirky, she's very loud and outspoken, and I think one of the most important things for me when putting together a show is all about the hair and, you know, and the makeup look as well. It's about creating that sort of character and that persona that sort of really drives home the message of the clothes and the collection in its entirety. And yeah, it's been amazing to be partnering with Babyliss now for
4 seasons.
4 seasons. It's like a classical album.
Or a hotel.
Or a wine. No. Yeah, I've been working with Babyliss now for about 4 seasons on with the tools and everything to create the looks for the show. So Adam and I are going to talk you through some of the most recent collections tonight, and then alongside that the hair looks that go with them and how we achieved it and where they came from.
It's a really interesting process as well. Working with a tool is essential, and I must admit, backstage at the shows.
Working with a tool. You said it.
And we hate each other. It's just that chemistry. It really is essential, and actually, from a kit bag perspective, I don't like masses and masses of tools. And I like to have things that really work and deliver what we're looking for, and you will see on the videos, you know, we use these backstage. I have a salon up in central London and we have all Babyliss tools, and as I said, it pretty much is, I've been using them for years and years. With the boutique range, I'm going to sort of talk you through them when I'm showing you the looks, but one of the things that I really love is the hairdryer, and it's interesting, half of my team have been nicking these from my office. Because they are absolutely, it's an amazing hairdryer, and it's funny because you would look at it and go, yeah, it's a hairdryer, but actually from a point of view, from a consumer-friendly tool, it's one of the best hairdryers I've ever used. And I know that when we were launching this, we did some research with Grazia, and actually 9 out of 10 of the ladies who tested this said it was the best hairdryer they've ever used. It's a nice little compact number. It is designed in Italy. It's got a great weight, which is important, but actually from a preparation point of view, the concentrator nozzle is one of the best that I've used. What you've got is a slipstream air, exactly the same as we use in the Salon Professional. So you get a beautiful stream of air coming out of the nozzle, and it really is a great tool. And actually we tend to miss out talking about this when we're getting ready backstage, but it's the thing that sets the perfect foundation. So I think you'll, I'm not saying if you get one in your goodie bag, but definitely try them out. I think you are.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
nice.
You getting these in your goodie bag,
Keep
that was my
talking
idea. But really try them out, because it is absolutely, it's a perfect tool. So we'll start with our lovely model here. And this was from 2 seasons ago. I'll let Henry have a little bit of a chat about the collection and then we'll talk about the hair.
So yeah, this collection was spring/summer 2012. So it's in the shops at the moment, and the collection started with some old street photography by a man called Gavin Watson, and he used to take a lot of street style photographs of punks and skinheads in the late 70s and early 80s. And he had this just amazing picture of these 2 skinhead girls who had these really masculine outfits on, and polo shirts, braces, like high-waisted jeans and Doc Martens, and then they had this sort of shaved head with the fringe, and then the sort of quite wispy side locks kind of coming forward. And that was kind of one of the starting points for the whole collection, really. And it was these beautiful girls. They had such gorgeous feminine faces, but then really masculine, hard clothes. And then the same with their hair. It was kind of this sort of fighting thing between the sort of softness of the front of their hair and then the sort of shaved toughness at the back. And then with the collection itself, we tried to echo that all the way through, really. We incorporated this sort of oversized leopard print, but there was also lots of checks in there, some references to string vests. All the knitwear was like this Laura knit that was like a string vest. It was trying to sort of juxtapose those 2 things. It was like the hard edgeness of the shapes, the masculine touches like the braces and the collars with these little python accessories, and then sort of kind of like contrasting those with this super feminine, really girly palette of peaches and pinks and lilacs and mint greens.
And with the hair, when I first went to chat with Henry about the collection, I was looking at all of those images, and what we really wanted to do was add a tough strength to the hair, but still keep it really feminine. So we prepped the hair with the dryer, and then we used the irons. And again, for me, having a great set of irons is really important, and it isn't about how hot they get. Actually, I was chatting earlier, for me it's thinking hair is really delicate, and with the iron you've got 2 settings on here, three settings on here, and actually it's keeping it a little cooler. And I always say you would never put a really hot iron on the silk blouse. It's exactly the same as hair. You're just looking to press the hair and smooth it down. So we sprayed the hair to protect it. We just worked these through. And then what we wanted to do was, as the girls walked out, we wanted it to look like they had a skinhead. So we took it very flat through the top. And then we controlled the hair through the back with these barrettes that I actually picked up from Morrison's, of all places. But what's great, they've got a really nice concave. So actually with the
never told me about
smoothness,
Morrison's.
I spray painted them, so can I finish?
Sorry.
Before you turn me on. And we actually spray painted these to match the heel of the shoe. So we spray painted them with a rose gold spray. But what was great is they sit totally flush to the hair. So we pulled the top section back. And then we took the panel down through and then just secured it into the nape. You can still see as the girls walked down there was a really nice movement to the hair. It is just about pressing the hair. Then just before they walked out, with each girl we wanted to bring that side lock in, which was one of the key looks through the sort of mod and punk era. So we just worked our brush through that front section. I worked my brush, and then Henry just went on to use his fingers, a bit like that.
We're in there.
Just before every girl walked on. But again, what that did was just gave us that real beautiful softness. If you stand back just a little bit, because you're right behind that. You can just see that real soft feminine feel, and then the real strength and movement coming down through the back. And it was really nice just to personalise those by spray painting it to match the shoe.
We kind of wanted it to look a bit like the girls had skinheads, sort of,
yeah,
from this section here, so it's just like really flattened down as...
Yeah, and smooth. So when they walked out, actually, as they walked out, it literally did, that panel look like there wasn't any hair, but you had this beautiful softness. Thank you very much.